The Omar's Lebanese is in the ground on April 22nd. It's May 20th. It's been cool and wet. We need some warmer weather. May 26th. We're getting plenty of blooms on this one, so won't be long. It's June 19th. And this one's got quite a few tomatoes on it. It's got some leaf curl due to all the heavy rains we've been having lately. So hopefully it'll come out of that. But it has some really large clusters of blooms on it. June 28th, and it's got a good number of tomatoes on it. This one's reminded me a lot of the mortgage lifter. Has a lot of blooms on it. Growing pretty well, and it's coming out of the top of the cage, but it's not setting on really well in the heat. Although it has a few tomatoes about midway up the cage. This tomato is called Omar's Lebanese. It's a good early tomato. It set on real well early, and it grew well early. But once it started getting hot, it stopped setting on at all. So it had a lot of tomatoes in the bottom half of the cage and none in the top. It reminds me a lot of the mortgage lifter because it has trusses full of an amazing number of blooms. Some of the trusses look like they have, anywhere from 20 to 30 or more blooms. And one thing I don't like about it is, even though it set on, it's one of the earliest tomatoes set on, it's one of the last ones to ripen. This is my first taste of these. And we have probably a dozen more that are going to be ready to pick tomorrow or the next day. So it seems like they just all ripen at once, which I don't especially like. And then once that big crop is gone, you won't have any at all. So anyway, let's taste this and see what it tastes like. It's a good looking meaty tomato. It does have a number of seeds in it though. It does have a good enough flavor to make you want to take a second bite for sure. But just because of some of its inability to take the heat and the weird characteristic of it wanting to ripen all at once, late, I don't think I'll grow it again.